As far as the prediction is concerned, there is no technology or science has been developed where we can say that with 100% accuracy that earthquake can occur at this time, at this point, and of this size. So that is practically, if we say at present, practical point of view, there is no success or zero success, you can say. But still we can say where earthquake can occur. That is the thing, and the seismic zoning is one of the point, because we know the seismic hazard or hazard due to earthquake, where it is maximum, where it is minimum. So in order to that, to define this hazardness of the earthquake, Bureau of Indian Standard has already given a seismic zoning map, in which whole India is divided into 4 different seismic zones, where zone 5 is the maximum seismically prone areas, where we know that intensity effect of the earthquake can be of 9 in Roman 9 intensity, MMI scale, 9 can or more can occur there. For example, in this case earthquake which has occurred in Nepal, the intensity at the epicentral region was above 9, around 10, 9 to 10 in the Roman intensity, 9 to 10 Roman in MMI scale, that was there. So similarly, there are some parts of India where intensity of 9 or above can occur, that is seismic zone 5. So those areas are Himachal Pradesh, there are some areas are there, then Jammu and Kashmir, there are some pockets are there where the some earthquake has occurred in the past. Then in Uttaranchal and then northern Bihar also there are some areas are there, and then whole of our northeast India and Andaman Nicobar area, they are coming in zone 5. That is in the this plate tectonic border. But beside that, there are some areas like Gujarat, Kutch area, that is also in zone 5. So zone 5 is the maximum prone area where we can have an intensity effect of in MMI scale up to 9 and above. Then we are having seismic zone 4, which is slightly less than that, where we can have an intensity up to 8. Then zone 3, where we can have intensity up to 7, and then zone 2, where intensity up to 6 we can reach. And India, Delhi, as far as concerned, Delhi and neighborhood area, there lies in zone 4. And beside that, there is another zone 4 pocket is there, which is around Gujarat, and then in the Koyna region also Maharashtra, zone 4. Actually, what happens till now, we when we talk about the prediction, first we should know what is the process, how earthquake occurs in a particular region. So Koyna is also an area where some earthquakes of 6.4, 6.5 magnitude once it has been observed, that is near Koyna Dam. So to see how, and there actually frequently earthquake of 5 magnitudes it is occurring. So to know that before the earthquake, how inside the ground what process takes place, to understand that process, earthquake process, there is a project is going on where we are digging a borehole up to that point 3-4 kilometer, and there we will be doing some experiment which will help in understanding that how earthquake process starts in that particular area only, not for all. Himalaya there may be some other type of process, but for that region that experiment is going. So we will understand how the earthquake process starts. So that may be useful in future for predicting the earthquake, particularly in that area. Regarding the monitoring, actually basically the seismic instruments, they are coming from only very limited firms. So those firms which are providing the instrument to Japan as well as the USA or any other country, the same equipment we are getting it. So monitoring is concerned, we are using the same equipment, same technology, so we are at par with the other countries also. No, at present actually this type of mechanism is not operational. Actually what happens, there is a difference in the P wave velocity and the S wave velocity. Whenever earthquake occurs, initially the P wave energy travels, and that comes at a higher speed, around 6 kilometers per second. And then it is followed by another wave which is called the S wave, which comes slightly at a lower speed at 3 to 4 kilometers per second. So when we know that some source is there and then earthquake has occurred, and it is supposed nearby some good a big city is there. So there is a time difference between the P and S. So that time difference can be utilized to use the stopping some of the important activities. For example, suppose there is some nuclear installation is there, we can stop the nuclear that power point or whatever the installation is there, or some, suppose even metros are there. So when P wave is arriving and it is giving an acceleration of some value, we can stop that train. So if it is followed by a large earth waves, that incidence of the accident can be avoided. So like that it can be used, but in here actually this thing has not started. In so 1 or 2, I think IIT Roorkee, they have taken some prototype experiment they are doing, that if some earthquake occurs in some Himalayas, so they are on experimental basis, something has been started just now, I think.